We are live again from the National Convention. 129 years, okay? So shout out to our heritage and our legacy, and as we continue to press on with faith. So tonight I have with me Mr. Michael Lampkin. Please just briefly introduce yourself and tell us what really inspired you on your musical journey.
Michael Lampkin here, born and raised in St. Louis. So, welcome, Church of Living God National Convention. We hope that. Well, I know you guys are like Fairview Heights. We gonna claim y'all in St. Louis. So it's all the same. All the same. Just a hop, skip, and a jump, as they say. So, what started my music career was my father. So shout out to my father, Bishop Patrick Lampkin. He used to run a lot of revivals, and he was a hired musician. They wouldn't show up, so he was like, God, send me a musician. So his desire became my desire. So he taught me how to play, taught my brother how to play drums. So that's how we grew up. From there, I started to sing. From there, he started a church. And I preached my first sermon a year after he started church. Speed it up. He changed the name of the church. Then 3 years after that, 2006, I became the pastor. Turned the church over to me, 22 years old. From there on, 2012, we moved into the other aspect of God, not knowing that God was going to do this. Ended up Sunday Best. Amber Bullock, who's a member of our church still, she won season 4. And, whoever wins, they go to their city. So they came, we was renovating the church. I was like, God, if it's meant for me to show up, let me be on time. I was late, so I'm like, maybe it's not meant for me. So whatever. I turned around 3 times. 3 times. I was like, this not for me. I don't know what happened. I went in there, and the rest is history.
Hopes and my dreams you took from me. I want those back before you leave. And never again will I love you. No longer your prisoner. Today I remember who I was.
And now it's gone. Yeah, so I want to encourage somebody you're thinking about, this not for me. Do not turn around and leave. Turn back around and go in. I left 3 times. I was getting ready to leave. I turned around and said, let me just see what happens. Because they can only say 2 things, yes or no. And God had a divine yes. All I had to do was just show up and go in.
Show up and go in. Don't doubt yourself. Y'all know I'm inspiration queen over here, okay? Show up and go in. That's a word for me. Thank you very much for that. Please tell us, what was your experience like on Sunday's Best?
Amazing. That was I say all the time, it was my first time flying. So I was nervous. And the lady sitting next to me, the Caucasian lady, she said, if it wasn't meant for you to be here, God would have been killed you. So that was the PG-13 version that she said I can't.
Okay.
Because I was nervous, but she encouraged me. So I went down there, and it was, a month worth of inspiration, inspired to see, Kurt Franklin, Kim Burrell, who's our mentor, just helped us just to get back to the place of learning, not just learning, don't just sing, but minister. It's a big difference. Anybody can sing, but until you can convey that message, you can't expect for people to say amen if you haven't ministered the song from a place of experience, from a place of relationship. And so she helped, Pastor Kimber helped with that. Everybody was kind. The executives were kind. They just made it, because it was already tedious. Even the contestants, with season 5 being the highest rated show of their time, because they allowed praise to go forth, and then we helped each other on our song. Now, who does that in a competition? Like, hey, do this on your song, I'm gonna do this on my song. You're not supposed to do that in a competition.
Because ministry is about collaborating and about his people.
Absolutely. You got it. And if everybody would learn that we're not here to compete, we're here to complement, collaborate, because it's not about us, it's about God. He said, if I be lifted up, I'll draw. And that's the assignment. And so from here on out, I'm here. I'm thankful to God. If somebody would have told me that this is what I'll be doing, traveling and doing this, I would laugh at them, because I'm like, this can't be me. So it's made like the people you see on TV, and then you get to share with them on that same stage that you saw them without you being on that stage. It's a humbling experience. I'm just like, God, thank you.
Yes. Well, real quick, Michael, please, or excuse me, Pastor Lampkin, please tell us what is next for you.
Well, I already have an EP out, available on all digital outlets. So what's next to me is working on the full project, and and bettering, being a better pastor. That's what's next for me. Making sure, 'cause I take pastoring serious, and so that's I want to make sure that I'm not just. It's not about the shout and dance. Make sure that they're being taught. Make sure that we're making an impact into the community, because people don't care about how much you know till they know about how much you care. And so I just want to make sure that they know that there's a ministry called the Fresh in St. Louis that care. And so that's what's next.
Well, thank you. So I'm full. You've ministered to me not just on stage, but right here in this interview. So if that didn't just bless you, then you missed it. Okay, listen. We are continuing on this weekend. We're so excited for all of the great things that are happening here at the 129th National Convention. Y'all, it's Miss Ashley Nicole. I will see y'all next time.